Today I'm going to show you how you sew this historically inspired wrap skirt from my Darcy skirt sewing pattern. Of course, we always have to start by cutting out all the fabric pieces. And then I'm going to sew the yokes in the middle and iron all the seams open. I'm showing you only the front yoke right here, but you're going to repeat these steps on the back yokes as well. Now I'm going to sew a gathering stitch on the top part of the skirt pieces, both the front and the back. It is very important that when you cut out the fabric, you mark which one is the front and which one is the back, because the front panel is made to accommodate the V. So if you mess up which one is the front and which one is the back, it won't look right. After this, we are going to gather it a little bit. And we are going to take one yoke piece and line up the middle part right here with the middle part of the yoke. I always keep about 1 or 2 centimeters at each end, not ruffled. This pattern is made so that every size has the same amount of ruffles. It is not graded by like equal numbers as most patterns are. It is graded by a percentage of ruffling, if that makes sense. Remember to sew a couple of centimeters without any ruffles at both ends. And then I like to ruffle while I sew. When I get to the top of the V right here, I just turn my sewing machine a little bit so that it creates a nice shape. Now I'm going to take the other yoke piece and just sandwich the skirt piece in between the two pieces. It will now look like this. And now we're going to stitch right over the seam we just made right here. And now you should have a piece that looks like this. To make this V right here, I take my bias tape and iron it down once, and then I fold it in the middle. I sew a diagonal line right here so that it opens into like a V shape. Then I'm just going to stitch down the bias tape on top of the skirt piece, and I'm going to repeat this step on both the front and the back. On the back it is of course without the V shape. And then I'm just going to stitch the bottom line here as well. This has been part 1 of sewing the Darcy skirt, so remember to follow along to watch part 2.